Welcome, precious souls. Before we get into this quickie reading, I just want to really sincerely thank all of you who are following, liking, sharing my Facebook page, Readings by Catherine, even my Facebook page, Paintings by Catherine. I love that you're all so supportive. I appreciate it so much when you follow me. It really helps the algorithms so that my face gets out there, my guidance gets out there. I definitely took a leap of faith. I left an extremely abusive relationship quite some time ago. Decided to go on my own. Of course, being the demon slayer that I am, met up with many other horrible, abusive people on my path, friends that I helped thoroughly, and they benefited largely and really stuck it up my dark spaces. Yeah, there were some hard lessons, but I free fell into this because I don't want anybody to ever go through this again, and because I want to help those who are trying to get through it or are trying to make decisions for themselves to get out and see the beauty on the other side. So I really appreciate those who ask for readings. I keep the prices really quite inexpensive because I know we all need our guidance. It supports me. It supports me in my mission. Not only getting the word out, but also it supports me financially, and it kind of shows the people who really need to see it that you can succeed under any conditions when you believe in yourself and when you have an amazing support system. So thanks so much, guys. I wanted to say that first. All right, cards I got out. Let's see. Let's unpack these bad boys. Oh, what I'm seeing. Okay, somebody finally got some awareness. So it's like the veil has been lifted from your eyes. You're finally able to see the truth in a lot of things and the reality around you, realizing you really can do what everybody else is doing. The bars are just an illusion. You can spread your wings and fly. You could do anything. If I can do it, guys, if I can do it after what I've been through, you can do it. And when you do, the right people just seem to come out of the woodwork supporting you. But you have to take that first step, right? Yeah, it looks like you started to kind of put the armor down. You had this kind of a standoffish, guarded representation to others because of some of the stuff you might have gone through. And that's what's allowing the awareness to come in and allowing yourself to see, I can do what everybody else is doing. Because it used to just be a false projection from your mind in the past. And I'm seeing that you used to almost see people in a way that they really weren't, both bad and good, because of your beautiful nature. You were always looking at, if you're like me, you could read their higher self, their future self, their true life purpose in its purest form, because your higher self would communicate with them. And yes, I'm talking to the right person. I know who I'm talking to. And sometimes that could be blinding and damaging. And part of the hard reality is realizing, although we could see the potential in others, it doesn't necessarily mean that's who they are. They haven't met their potential. They haven't done the healing work. And that's a big lesson. I went through that with a number of people. And I went through this guarded phase where it's like, okay, I know I was here to, really trigger people, and I'm like a freaking walking tower to the people who want to do the good people wrong. But I started putting my guard up for a while too. It's like, you know what? Are they all like this? But they're not. But you seeing the truth and seeing that not everybody is as they seem, both negatively and positively, it's really allowing you to spread your wings and fly just like everybody else. You deserve to shine. We're all here to just shine and be so happy and learn as we go, support each other for sure. And I'm always so grateful, like I said, to all of you who have liked and followed and shared and got readings from me. I've done so many readings, and you know what? Every time I do a reading, I just love seeing people leave so enlightened, but it also helps me because remember, teachers learn too, right? When I speak words of wisdom, I have to turn that on myself and say, are you following suit? Are you, taking your own advice? And it's really a beautiful thing to exchange with others from a very sincere, authentic, version of yourself. Like, yeah, somebody's definitely breaking through, rebelling against the way things used to be for you. And that's what's bringing a beautiful harmony. I'm so proud of you. Life is a very interesting and very difficult journey. And only the strong ones sign up to be in here. So you are here for a reason and you are succeeding at this. Please always believe in yourself. Yep. Keep shining and sharing your beautiful inner gifts. That is the most precious gift anyone can give. In a world that's so materialistic and everybody focuses so much on money and how much was that gift and blah, blah, blah. One of the most beautiful things, the most precious gift you could give somebody is your wisdom or your love or something from within, something handmade. I used to always say to my daughter, what do you want for your birthday? I would love a homemade card because it's so special. It's made with the energy and essence and love from each person. When you share of yourself, you are doing exactly what you're meant to do. And that is so incredible, especially when it's done from the heart, authentically. It really often means the world to people, even when we don't realize it. There have been so many people that have influenced my world, supported my world. So most people don't know when I'm going through a bad day, it doesn't show. I look like this. I look like this when I'm eating, canned soup and mashed potatoes for weeks. I look like this when things aren't going my way. I look like this when I've shoveled 10 million tons of snow for 2 days straight, all-nighters. I look like this no matter what because I choose to look like this. So people may not realize, except that I thank them profusely because I'm grateful, but how important a smile is. How important it is when someone reaches out and goes, you know what? Thanks for being so inspirational. We love you too. You're doing a great job, or keep going. You've got this. Or why don't you come over for a cup of tea, a coffee? If you ever need to talk, like these things that we can give to others is so important. And you never know, it could make or break someone's day. And it could give them a reason to smile so brightly. And down the road, you never know, but that person that you helped might help you when things suddenly go for a poo. Because I've always been someone who loves sharing and helping others. I've always been like that my whole life. And I used to sometimes get ridiculed. Sometimes people thought I was fake because, that's too good to be true. People don't do that. But I've always been like that. But I'll tell you something. When the chips have fallen in my life, there have been so many people that I've forgotten I even helped that come out of the woodwork and help me so much. They get me past the hurdles. They get me past the difficulties in so many different ways. Sometimes it's something, just a conversation. Sometimes it's inviting me over for dinner and just making me feel not so alone. But there's so many beautiful ways that people have helped. And when we help, we don't realize it sometimes, but we could be making a massive change for that person who will inevitably influence our life, either to our knowledge or even in the sidelines. I'm always grateful for everybody who pays it forward and does something beautiful. And it looks like you're on the right track too. But I just want to thank you all. It means the world to me. And I don't feel alone having such wonderful people, commenting on my pages and liking and stuff. It makes me feel so good. When I go to bed at night, just to feel like I've reached out and helped anybody smile at any given moment makes me feel so good. And you're just all very appreciated. So thank you so much. If you do get called to have a reading, www.earthangel3811.com. I've set up a PayPal and I've got e-trans for those who prefer it. Also, you can email paintingsbykatherine@gmail.com. And please, if you could, just follow my Readings by Catherine Facebook page. I usually put a lot of free readings on there, some interesting advice, wisdom, blah, 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 lots of neat little things. And of course, my YouTube channel is Earth Angel 3811. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm sending so much love and light. And take care of yourself. You're worth every moment of love and self-care that you give yourself, and it just spills out into the world, and it makes our world a better place. So thank you for your part in that. Thank you for your part.